Today's topic is a bit small because normally it is something that you feel. This blankness that I talk about today is something that you feel when you are sitting for taking guidance or when you are sitting in meditation. So many people come to me and I tell everybody that, please take guidance from money, please take guidance from money. You start to chant Om Money, you sit in my meditation. I have a meditation which is available for everyone on the YouTube, and it is to tune into the energy of Meenal. So when you start to tune into the energy of Meenal, many times you feel only blankness. And then, if you're looking for an answer, you don't receive the answer. And then you reach out to me, or then you leave the process saying that this process is not working for you because you keep going blank. If you would reach out to me, then I normally tell you that blankness is the answer. And then you don't believe me because you don't think blankness is the answer. You see people all around you receiving guidances. Somebody is receiving poetry from money, somebody is receiving long explanations from money. When you start the process, if you start to receive answers, well and good. If you simply go into blankness, you don't receive any answers, you keep feeling blank, no thoughts, you just completely, all thoughts go out of your head, and you are moving around looking like a zombie. You can't remember what it is that you wanted to ask, and you sit like that for a few minutes, and then a few thoughts will start coming in. But for a little bit of time, you are only feeling blankness. Then, how to understand that? Well, the answer that I give to everyone is that blankness is the final answer. So, money is giving you the final answer on day one. Why is it the final answer? How is it that you will feel? How will you feel when all your thoughts have just gone away? When all your questions have dissolved? When you have no need for any answers? You will feel blank. You will feel this blankness at that point in time. As a matter of fact, for the last 3 years, I have been sitting in a lot of blankness. I don't have thoughts. Maybe a thought will come in probably a week or something like that. Most of the times I operate from blankness. What does that mean? That not, I do nothing? No, I get to do everything. I get to do all my work. But as I'm doing anything, there are simply no thoughts. Whether it is so, over the last 3 months or something, I have actually been asked to create this entire 30-day program. It has worksheets, it has videos, and all of that was getting made and then edited, and the next one made and then translated to Hindi. Whatever was happening, I was sitting in blankness as I was doing all of that. What does it mean? I had no thoughts as to how is the video looking? Am I going to be judged on this video? Is it complete? Did I miss out on something? Do I need to do something more? No. I was just sitting in blankness. And even the editing and cutting out of parts or anything would just happen on its own without me giving any thought to it. And that is the place where I have been operating from for the last 3 years. Zero thought and a lot of productivity. So people actually think that the productivity will go down when you start to become blank. But that's not the truth. The productivity actually goes up. Why? Because normally, when you are working on something, you have either judgments, or you have fears, or you have some other thoughts. Will it get complete in time? You have problems about the deadlines, you have programs that are working. And when you are sitting in blankness, you are free from all of these programs, you are free from thought. And so the work can simply happen in this beautiful frequency. And then I asked, okay, what is this blankness? Well, I had already received an answer for myself, which was, what this blankness means. And I will read it out to you. But when I recently asked in one of the sessions, and the answer came to me, this is what moksha looks like. You people think that moksha is going to be a free floaty place where you will go after death. But there is nothing called death. You are all energy. So I said, yeah, I know that. So then the answer was that in the energy, when you are sitting in complete blankness, and that blankness is with bliss, it's a very peaceful blankness. Some of the people, when they go into blankness and then they immediately come back into their experience of being themselves, then the blankness itself causes fear and worry in them. The blankness itself, why did we go into blankness? What is happening? We are feeling so disconnected with the world. We are not, we are not understanding this blankness. I need to understand why this is happening. All of this need to understand arises from lack. So when you come into lack, you've been shown this beautiful answer. This beautiful answer has already appeared in front of you, and yet you go and sit in lack. Why? Because there is somebody else who's receiving poetry, and now you are feeling the separation from that someone else. And so when you are feeling that separation, I simply say the work is not that you pray more and more, okay, give me poetry, give me poetry, but actually you release the lack itself. So that's the only job that we need to do, to observe where we are coming from and then release whatever lack and judgments we are holding for ourselves. So when you sit in this beautiful place of bliss, this blankness, which is calm and quiet and peaceful, understand that this is moksha. This is the highest place beyond that heaven and the hell that we talk about. This moksha is being received by you in the now, the final answer that it is. So I received something in the last week of September, and I'm going to read that out for you. Blankness, the ultimate answer, the final place of rest, as if death already came to you while you are alive. Watch that dead body, so peaceful amid all that is happening around it, without any emotion, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, without any attachment, son, daughter, family, friend, without any fear, without any want. The body simply there, an observer of all that is, without even being an observer, effortless, blank. Where is the fun in that, you ask? Because I thought about it for a minute and I said, really? Dead body? That's so boring, you know. So, where is the fun in that, you ask? Yes, there is no fun in that. The drama is missing, and you came for the drama. You didn't like the piece. Silence didn't appeal to you. Blankness was boring. But the dead body doesn't want fun. It doesn't want anything. It is happy as is. It just is. It has become one with the universe itself. Death is a beautiful answer to the question of life. Blankness is a beautiful answer to the question of life. And if you can be as blank as death, then you are the answer at all times. You are the answer at all times. So that is how being only in blankness is the final answer. So all of you who feel this lack, when you see somebody receiving so many guidances and it's not coming to you, and you are simply sitting and nothing's coming to you, whether for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, nothing is coming to you, understand that you are actually in the process of receiving the final answer. When people say, oh, how unlucky are we that we are not receiving answers from money, we are so unlucky, money is not talking to us, money may be angry with us. And this is where we think of everything. We think of everything from our energy as is. Whereas what he did was give you the final answer in the first place itself. But this is what we didn't appreciate because, see, blankness was boring. We came here for the drama. And how much drama there is in receiving answers, in reading answers, in getting this knowledge, the knowledge that we need to understand more. And more is going to be, the more that is going to be understood by us, the more we are going to receive wrong, the more we are going to be able to shed, the more learning we can shed, the more knowing we can become. And so the journey is not toward understanding, the journey is not towards the drama, the journey is to be a dead body. How simple is that? Be a dead body. Shav asan. होता है ना योगा में. We have that yoga shav asan, and you are supposed to be that dead body. That bliss that you experience then is the bliss we are experiencing every moment when we sit in that blankness. You have to continue to release the need for knowledge. This need for knowledge which keeps you in lack at all times. That is simply an experience of lack. Release the lack. Everybody comes to my house for the first time. They spend the first 2 days simply, tell me the answer to this. Why is this happening? Tell me the answer to that. Why is that happening? I need the answer to this. And I will patiently answer them for the first 2 days. And then I tell them the path actually is not to receive answers to all your questions. The path actually is to release your questions, to release this need to know, to release the questions itself. That is the path. Whatever is happening in perfection. To understand that it is a perfect moment, everything is by design, and to continue to be without question. So many questions: why this is happening, why that is happening, what am I to understand? And so initially I tell everybody, take guidance. I actually tell people, if your body part is hurting you, take guidance. And that's step number one, that you take guidance for that. You take, and then as you progress further, I say, ho raha hai na pain. If there is pain in your body, simply allow it. And so people are like getting confused. No, but you said take guidance. Are you've taken guidance and then now guidance is not coming. Why pain is happening? Yes, now guidance is saying stop asking. Guidance is also saying stop asking. Now simply allow it and be in that place of, okay, if this, so what? If not, so what? If forever this pain remains, oh, no, 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 that's a lot of fear. Well, then you know already that you have to work on your fear. That's the answer. But simply, you have to move that next step as well. So, first, I will not jump you into accept and allow the pain because there is too much fear in you. So, I will say, okay, take guidance. And then after a few days, you come and say, I took guidance for that came. But now, when I'm taking guidance, this guidance is not coming. Not coming, matlab you sit quietly. If there is an emotion in the middle of all of that, don't be jumping in that emotion. What makes you restless? Fears, anxieties. I need to know the answer today. I need to have the answer to this. Otherwise, my life is not going to get sorted. And I'm telling you now, the next page where you have to move. Aren't we by design prone to questioning? Of course, by design, we are prone to be sitting in the mind and experiencing separation. And then we become aware. So then the design it becomes the larger design gets to be known to us. And as the larger design gets known to us, the questions start to release, the questions start to drop because now we know that we can receive the answers. Is living in vacuum blankness or something else? Is living in vacuum? I have no idea what vacuum looks like to you and how you define the word. I have simply just told you that the blankness is of two kinds. The blankness, one, which makes you restless, that is definitely not moksha. Then you need to release some of that restlessness, and the other is when you are completely blissful in that blankness. Thoughts don't bother you. Actually, you don't receive too many thoughts at all. And that is blankness with peace. It should be feeling calm and blank, just a feeling of intense calm and peace within, with no questions, no answers. If that is the blankness that you are experiencing, then you are in that space of moksha. If after that you are experiencing something else, then look within and check. And as your emotions come up, you know what the emotions are. If they are of lack, if they're of disappointment, if they are of frustration that you're not receiving something, then all of that needs to be candled. It's simply your energy that's not serving you, and that can be candled. And then you will start to sit in this beautiful place of bliss with bliss. You will feel no urgency to receive answers for anything at all. You know, okay. Every time we run away from something, it seems to follow us more. When we are running away from something, what is our energy of? Our energy is that of fear. And the universe doesn't talk to us in words. We can keep begging the universe, take this experience away, take this experience away. And why is it that we want that experience to be taken away? Because we are fearful of that experience. And guess what? The universe only understands and listens to our vibration. It's not that it doesn't understand your local language, and now you've got to make all those prayers happen in Urdu or in Persian or in French. No, no, no. The universe is constantly listening to you, but it's listening to your vibration. So when people talk to me and say, sometimes they say, okay, I need to make this intent. I want to do this affirmation. Can you give me the words for your affirmation? I say words don't matter. Many of you follow the candle process, and each time you say, please give me the exact words for the candle process. The words don't matter. The whole process of candle is to say, okay, I have received this emotion so far, and now thank you, this emotion. So to feel that thankfulness for the emotion, and then to release it, to separate it from you. And as you separate it from you, then say, this time I'm going to choose something else. I'm going to choose the opposite of fear. I'm going to choose the opposite of anxiety. I'm going to live in a place of blankness. So that is why the first step is to do the candle. To everybody, I tell them, whether they're doing the 30-day course or not, I simply tell everyone, you have to do the candle. And then what is it that you're going to fill your pot again with? Are you going to fill it up back with fear? That's very easy. You release fear, release fear, release fear. And then you again, the next time that same topic comes up, back comes the fear again. So instead of that, I tell people, tune into my energy and start to fill that pot of yours with my energy instead of filling it back with the fears again. So this is the whole process. And again, constantly, we have to be vigilant of where we are operating from. If you're going to run away, sure enough, it's going to, run after you. And guess what? If you are running after something, if you are running after something, then that's the energy of lack, and more of that lack will keep showing up. So no matter what, our only job is to release these kinds of energy and sit, hopefully sit in that blankness that we just talked about. And today the topic being blankness. So today in this meditation, we will experience some blankness. Okay, a deep breath, everyone, and completely relax. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. And Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani. Putting all thoughts to the side, and only with these two words you sit. Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani. And with the next deep breath, tap yourself on the forehead. And as you tap on the forehead, you allow the Meenal energies to start coming through your third eye. I am the energy of Meenal. I take energy from Meenal. I am Meenal. And as you start to take this energy from Meenal, experience it going straight to your heart. It is going straight to the heart. And as it moves to the heart, watch your heart expand just a little bit. Your heart is expanding just a little bit. This beautiful energy of love and abundance coming to your heart. And as this energy of Meenal is coming to your heart starts to experience almost as if the waves of bliss. The waves of bliss start to hit your heart. It's playing in these waves of bliss. The first wave of bliss hitting your heart, and it's moving along as if in a wide, wide sea, in an ocean of bliss, you are there right on the surface, playing along with those waves. As you play with those waves, there will be some other thoughts that might be there. Simply put them to the side with only two words: Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani. And now, again, as you speak in your heart, Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani, you will move just a little bit deeper, 4 or 5 feet deeper into this ocean of bliss. Now, those waves on the surface are starting to reduce, and you are sinking in deeper and deeper into bliss. This beautiful blankness, this bliss. Your heart expanding a lot more. Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani. This beautiful expanded heart that is experiencing this beautiful bliss, and now sinking a little bit more deeper, a few more feet deeper into this ocean of bliss. In the ocean, you look around, and there might be some life happening around you, but you are not in that life. You are simply sitting in this peaceful bliss, in this ocean, many, many feet deeper. Experiencing the joy and yet blankness, no thoughts, none at all. Even as you look at life around you, this beautiful ocean playing out some life around you, and yet you only in this ocean of bliss. Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani. And now, as you speak in the mind, in the heart, in this entire space, only these two words, Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani, and you sink right to the bottom of this ocean of bliss, and you are sitting at the bottom. This beautiful expanded heart of yours, completely experiencing the bliss in the now. Bliss and only bliss. Complete blankness, zero thought. Zero thought, only blankness. Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani. This bliss that you experience right now, you can simply do this every single day to yourself. You can have this experience for yourself with simply Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani, and remembering this moment of now. In this moment, this place, the beautiful feeling that you are sitting in. Nothing to look forward to, nothing to look back at. Complete blankness. This bliss of this blankness, of this moment, you can come back to anytime you wish. Be in the energy of Meenal and simply remember Om Mani, Om Mani, Om Mani. Enjoy this place of silence. Enjoy this place of blankness. Be here for as long as you wish. Let yourself just simply stay there at the bottom of this beautiful blankness. Om Mani, and I leave you here at the bottom of that beautiful ocean. Om Mani.